Hi there, it's Vicky. So, Happy New Year, first off. It's the first day of 2017. I hope your New Year's Eve was amazing and that your 2017 is even better. Hurrah! So, I have a very close friend who, his background is German. He's American, and his family has been in this country, I think, 3 or 4 generations, maybe 3, but they're still 100% German. Yes, it does happen. It's odd because in the US, most of us are happy mutts, but no. In certain areas, especially the Midwest, there were certain groups that would settle, such as Norwegians and Germans and Poles that would stay in these groups, especially in the Midwest. It's really cold there, so I'm like, whoa, it probably reminds them of home. Who am I kidding? And they would just stay there for generations. And my friend's family's kind of that background. So I think 3 generations and they're all 100% German. It's just, it doesn't happen in the US that much. So it's always kind of shocking to me and others. But he talks about a tradition that he learned from his great aunt. And she was from Germany and moved to the US when she was a child. And every year around the New Year's, she would ask for them to buy her some pickled herring. That's right, pickled herring, because apparently it's really big in Northern Europe, and there's a tradition for the Germans and the Polish that if you eat one of these at the stroke of midnight, you're going to have a lucky year. Well, he was a little late because we were having New Year's fun shenanigans, and so he was a little late, and I wasn't going to do it that night because then I'd reek for the rest of the night and people would hate me. Though he didn't care, I did. So I did not eat it. So I decided I was going to do it today. So it has been opened, but I did not smell it except on his breath when he came to talk to me later. Luckily, it's New Year's Day. I'm alone, and it's good. So I don't have to worry about that. Toothbrush ready. So I've never had herring. I love fish, but I've never had herring before. And I love briny food, but for some reason this just really disturbs me, and I don't know why. I'm really nervous about this, which is just stupid, but I really am. For some reason, I don't know. I just think it's going to be slimy and creepy, and I don't know. But that's really awful. I shouldn't say that because it's a wonderful tradition. I apologize, Germany and Poland and any of the northern countries that love this. I'm sorry. So here you go. This one's in wine sauce, and it's ready to eat. So they prepare it in different ways, and he said this one was probably the most palatable. I don't know. I've only eaten it this way. Well, I haven't eaten it this way, but this will be the only way, so I'll take his word on that. But here we go. Oh. I am so sorry. So what hit me is that it has a really strong smell to it. I'm so sorry. Because I don't like to insult cultures here, but whoa. It has a strong onion taste, and it doesn't smell as fresh as fish should be. It smells a little bit like it has seen better days maybe 2 years ago. Maybe it's the wine sauce, I don't know. But there's onions. You can't really see because I don't want to dump it everywhere, but you see the onions and the fish parts in there. And I am really hesitating. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna do it. It's filling up the room with this beautiful smell. Oh my gosh. And you know what it is about fish too? This is what it looks like. Supposedly it's deboned. It's gonna drip. Oh dear God, it dripped on my stuff. And it has the skin on it, and I don't eat the skin of fish, so this is gonna be rough. But here you go, a little late, but Happy New Year's to everyone, and I respect Northern Europe's culture, so I apologize for all the laughing, but it does have a strong smell to it. Here we go. Yeah, well, I'm trying to chew this up. I'm trying to eat this as fast as possible. Okay, here's the thing. The wine sauce is very, very strong, and with it, there's a lot of onions in there. What's weird about it is it's cold fish, and I don't really like cold fish, But beyond that, because of the way it's prepared, which I hope to have on the notes above because I didn't do a lot of research, it's been a long evening. I don't know how long it's been in there, but it doesn't have the consistency of flaky fish because it's in briny water. So it doesn't have the consistency of the flaky fish, the flaky warm fish that you're used to. It's very condensed and has a very chewy consistency to it. So it's almost like a chewable bubble gum. Yeah, okay, it's not like a bubble gum because you could chew through it. Bubble gum you can't, but it's kind of that consistency when you bite into it, except you can actually chew it into pieces and swallow it. So it's dense, cold, and chewy, which is really not what I expected. It has a really fishy taste to it. The aftertaste, now that the mustard sauce and wine sauce has disappeared that this was dipped in, is just this old fish taste. It tastes like old fish taste. I'm not gonna lie, when I first ate it, it was a little bit difficult to get down. I almost thought about spitting it out, but then once you get past the shock of it, it's okay. It's okay. Am I gonna have another piece? No, I guess I'm not gonna have that luck even New Year, perhaps. I hope so. I don't know. The last couple of years have been kind of questionable, so I hope this changes my luck. But I think you only need one to make it happen. And I wonder, I don't know what happens if you do it like, I think if you do it in the new year, the new day, it'll work anyway. But I don't know. Maybe some Germans will yell at me and go, no, you have to do it at midnight. But I couldn't have done that, especially after drinking. You can't do that. But it normally is supposed to be prepared with other things. You don't just eat it by itself like that. I mean, I guess you could. His great aunt would. She would just eat it straight out of the jar, you know. But it was a childhood memory for her. For me, it's going to be a whole different memory. But I respect you, Northern Europe. It's just different. But yeah, I'm going to cover that up because it really smells great in here. I got to light some candles now. But that's my review for today. So, pickled herring. Happy New Year. Bye.